live often. Okay, there we go. I figured I'd go live for you guys today. I got my camera rigged up. I was not about to go live, but I decided to. What I'm about to do, you guys, is I'm about to show you how I deep cleanse my locks. And I'm going to be deep cleansing it with this. I know y'all probably like, what is you doing with Dawn in your hands? When I say you guys, Dawn give you the best cleaning ever when it comes to if you got loose hair, if you got locks. And when I say, guys, it's so soft afterwards and just really lightweight. I know a lot of people love to use the apple cider vinegar. They like to use the bentonite clay. I use them all. When I say, guys, this is the truth. What I like to always do, y'all, is I put it, I'm the type person, even when I used to get my hair done back in the day, I do not like my head back in the sink. I don't like none of that. So what I do is I actually wash my hair first while I'm out, when I'm out. And then what I do is I take a shower and then that's when I rinse out. I like to always put my Dawn inside of here. And all I'm using is Dawn. I'm not mixing it with anything else, guys. I'm telling you, if you have not had a deep cleanse of your locks, you got to try this. What I like to always do is I actually get the water running. And what I do first, guys, is I go ahead and wet my locks really good. Like it don't gotta be messy or none of that. And another thing, guys, I forgot to tell you too is I have my towel. I love to use my Diva towel. Here it is, the Diva curl towel. When I say this towel is the freaking best, what I do, like I said, I rinse out in the shower. You rinse out really good. When you have locks, you want to make sure you really rinse your hair out because everything that you put in locks is going to stay in there. What I am doing now is just putting some water inside of the sink, and I advise you guys to do this in do it in the bathroom. When you do it in the bathroom, you don't gotta worry about all no mess, none of it. And I'm just letting the water get hot. And I like to get my sink full of water because I'm one of the ones, I don't like to waste water. So if I don't have to waste water, I don't want to waste water. So we're just getting this warm. You get it to your liking. And all you want to do is, and I'm actually too making this video for all of my clients that have questions about how to shampoo their hair. Now, once you become locked, it's all a different way that you wash your hair when you become really locked. Like right now, I don't have to band my hair. I don't have to do none of that. But when you are freshly new, getting your hair, getting the locks, I will always, and this is, like I said, this is for the people that are new, like newly locked. What I like to always do when I was newly locked, I will put my hair in sections, just like I'm doing now. I will put it in sections. This will be a section. This will be a section. In the very back right here will be a section, and back here will be a section. And what I would do is, as I'm shampooing, I will keep them banded, and you will see the difference in what I mean by, like, once you get done, you just do each section by section, put your shampoo on it, and which I'm gonna show you. And then after that, you get in the shower, and then you just take out your bands, and then you rinse your hair really good, like from root to tip, like really good, each section. And then once you get your sections done, after you get your hair, you can also leave, once you rinse out the shampoo, you can put your sections back on. And then what I do again, act like it's all in sections. I put my sections back in while I'm in the shower, and I just get my towel. Everything will be in sections. I just get my towel, and then I just take it and I just wrap it just like this. And I'm telling you, this Diva towel, or any towel, but I really like this towel because it helps you dry your hair quicker. And I would just kind of just leave it like that. By the time you put your clothes and all that good stuff on, you just take your hair out and you let it air dry. Okay. Now, if you are newly locked, what you want to do, you go ahead and get your hair rinsed all out, and you put your hair in sections again. Go ahead and moisturize it, whatever moisturizer you use. You know I like oil and water. Oil and water is my best friend. When I'm retwisting, I use aloe vera gel. And what you want to do is, again, put it in sections, especially if your hair is curly. Once you get all the shampoo out and all that good stuff, you moisturize it, and then you band it, just like this. Even if you got natural hair, like a lot of people like to go in and blow dry their hair, you don't have to blow dry your hair. If you just leave your bands like this, again, you can use this for natural hair too. So everything I'm telling you is for locks and natural hair. But this is really good when you have thinner type baby locks and your hair, or if your hair is curly, you want to keep your hair banded until it dries, because if you don't, it's going to be curly at the ends. But if that's what you're going for, by all means, you go for that. Hey, Spotter Us, I appreciate you checking me out. Okay, so yeah, so there, that's that way. So all my clients, when y'all ask me how to band your hair, that's how you band it. And what I also do, guys, if you want to, once I get done shampooing my hair, because I've been locked for about a good 4.5 years, I moisturize. Wait, let me rephrase that. I do not moisturize my hair as soon as I shampoo. And the reason why I don't, because I find when I do, I have a water and oil buildup. When I wait, maybe like the next day to moisturize it, I have none of that problem. So again, sometimes you might want to go in and try that. And I love using clear things. This is actually the oil. This ain't clear, but you know what I'm saying? Not no crazy colors. I like to use serum on my locks the next day. I use it on my locks. Just put some serum. It does not take a lot. And you'll be amazed of how serum make your locks feel. And then what I do is, if my scalp is dry the next day, that's when I put my wild growth oil. I love wild growth oil. And if you follow me, you know I love wild growth oil. And I've been using it since I've been natural. So let's go back to what we was going to do. I just wanted to tell you guys that real quick. Okay, so what I did, guys, is I got hot water inside of the sink. And all I'm doing, guys, is I'm going from my root, like that, to the bottom, getting them wet, getting them nice and wet. I want to make sure they are nice and wet. And like I said, do things in sections. If you do things in sections, you won't feel like you got so much to do. I'm telling you, sections will be your best friend. Even when you moisturizing your hair, put your hair in sections. And like I said, I'm actually looking into my mirror, so please forgive me if I'm not looking at you right now. But again, like I said, start from top, putting water, to the bottom. Put water in your sink so you won't be wasting water. Oh my gosh, the comments went by so fast. Whoever just left a comment, I didn't get to see what you have said. If you want to, you can put it again and then I'll comment on it. It goes by really, really fast. I don't do live often on YouTube, but I was like, why not? I'm gonna do live on YouTube. Okay, so again, guys, and I got my camera rigged up, because right before I was gonna come on, I got a nice setup. My freaking cell phone thing broke. So I got this rigged up. I can't turn it any other way but this way. Okay, so again, guys, start from the using water inside my sink. I'm doing it carefully. I don't have water all over the place. You do it carefully, okay? And what you want to do is get you a candle. Light you a candle, because I know a lot of people say they hate washing their hair. I used to too. But when you do it in sections like I'm telling you, do it on a day that you feel like it. Don't try to do it on a day that you got maybe 2 hours. No, you need to have the whole day, not to dedicate. Let me see. I'm trying to start 2-strand twists, but they never lock, only build up lint. Any advice? Hey, Miss Kelly. Okay, Spotter Us. Okay, so one thing about having a lot of lint buildup. For one, I'm gonna tell you, the elements in the world, you're gonna have buildup. It's just in, how you say, embeddable. It's just something that's going to happen. What you want to do is, and I forgot to show you too. One thing that I like to do is I like to take my brush. This is what you want to do before you shampoo your hair. Take your brush. I don't know how old or new your locks is. So I'm gonna say if they're a year old, you'll be good with doing this. Even if they're not, just take it. If you take and you brush your hair first, and this is not a hard bristle brush your hair. That gets out all the lint. And I need to do that anyway. Like right now, brush that hair before you start adding any water or anything to it. Brush it from root to tip. And if you got a lot of lint, you need to start making sure you wear your headscarf. You always want to make sure you wear your headscarf every night. Not some of the nights, but all of the nights. This is a new, and I don't have them wanting to start them again. Okay, so same tip. You would do exactly what I told you. And what you also can do is you can go to my YouTube channel, click on My Loc Journey. I got everything you need in there from beginning to end, because I started my journey and I recorded everything. So what I do is the same thing you do, no different. Have you some oil and water and different things. Make sure you water them daily. Our hair is just like a plant. You gotta water it. If you don't water it, what it do? It wither up and die. And that's how hair is, I'm telling you. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna take this. And you know, guys, I would have really been done by now, but I just wanted to make sure I showed y'all everything. Okay. You're welcome, Sparta Us. No problem. I love helping people out, especially when it comes to your locks. We need to have beautiful locks. Locks is so stereotyped that they dirty, that they nasty. We don't wash our hair. No, it's all in how y'all and how us go about and have our hair. We got to make sure that we have our hair looking good. And unfortunately, I know a lot of people, I don't care what people say. You should. Because not caring about what people say, and then now it's a difference. Now I'm not gonna go around and just care about everything, but if you got lint all in your hair and you don't comb your hair, and how they gonna treat you? I don't even gotta answer that question. You ask me how they gonna treat you. They not gonna treat you the same as they would if you had your hair done, no matter what style you got. Okay, so guys, y'all see that? I'm gonna put this in two sections back here. And like I told you guys, the reason why it's so good to put these in sections, you will be like, you would start in this section, you'll start in your middle section, you'll start in the back section, and you'll be like, okay, I only got one more, two more. But when you just got hair all over the place, you're going to be frustrated and pulling out half your hair. Okay, so again, guys, using the water, that's all I'm doing. And I am putting it from my root to my lock. There we go. And Spotter Us, I have problems with lint too. Your hair has, damn, I didn't get to see it. I'm sorry, Callie. I didn't get to see it. They go by so fast, those comments. But I be having lint too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just edible. It's just something that happens, and I hate it. I hate it. And a lot of people try to come up with different solutions for it, but it's really hard to get out. Because it was this one particular, two locks right here. It was really this lock. It had like lint in it, and I was messing with it daily, as well as this one. I was messing with it daily, y'all. When I say I got it to be so thin, I use all kind of stuff. I use my fingers, I use my tweezers. Be careful trying to get lint out, because I'm telling you, it can really, really ruin your locks. Okay, we are very keen on how we look, but when you're messing up something, you don't want to do that. Okay, so let's see, guys. Okay, so I just want to show y'all. Okay, so we got these sections. You should have all these sections just like this, all these sections, okay? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, we are gonna start in the back. You can start in the front, you can start wherever you want, but I find to me it's best to go ahead and start in the back, okay? And what I like to do is get all my hair out of my way. Your hair has gotten so long. I remember when you first started your journey, I guess we could just dye it. You know, let me tell you, you can dye it, but the thing about it is it's going to come back. Dye don't last. Like, we have tried so many different things. And mind you, I've been doing hair since I've been 13. So dye lasts but for so long, but I agree with you. At least you don't got to sit there and look at it all the time. Here's this, okay? You know what I was thinking too, Spotter Us? Nobody never did it, but I was wondering, like, you know that dye that you dye your clothes with? I wonder what that would do. Like, I wonder if that would take lint away. I have a lock. Like I told you guys, I had to combine some locks. I got a lock right here. I might add some, what is it? Some of that dye that you dye your clothes with. I think it's called Right. I might try that on that one and see what happened. But again, guys, what you want to do, again, I am using Dawn dishwashing liquid. I'm telling you, if you try this for a cleansing, you probably would never use that apple cider vinegar again. Both of them I love, but the apple cider vinegar stinks so bad, and I'm such a smell person. Okay, so what you want to do, again, I'm wet it again. I want you to really focus on, don't be focusing on down here. You need to focus on where the root and the new growth meet. That's where all that, and I call it cakey. It ain't cakey, but I just call it, that's where all the cakiness say, all the product buildup go. It's something about the nape area and the hairline area. You should be just focusing on each lock. You have to take each lock. Yes, it take a long time, but don't you want to have clean locks? Again, like I told you, do it on a day you have nothing going on. Take it and just clean it. And the good thing about it, like I told you guys, we have it in sections, so we will pretty much feel good about it, how far we go. Okay, and then you go to the ends. Like I said, guys, my ends really don't never be nasty. Not nasty, but you know what I mean, have that product buildup. It's always my nape and my hairline. And that's how it was when I was a natural. When you get your braids done, you know how you have that product buildup in the root part, that's what can happen if you just what happens with your locks too. Okay, so we are going to take that out. And I'm not gonna do the whole thing on camera with y'all. I know you got a good gist of how to do it with me just showing it to you, but I just wanted to show you. I don't want us running around with dirty locks and stuff, because I'm telling you, we don't need that bad energy, like at all. People look at locks, they be like, oh, this one particular girl said, oh, I didn't know you wash your hair daily. I mean, I'm sorry, not daily. She said, I didn't know you wash your hair every week. What that's supposed to mean? She was like, oh, I thought people with locks don't really even wash their hair. And she wasn't saying it as mean. She was saying it, I guess, as not knowing. Some things and some things people do not know. She most definitely was not saying it being mean to me. But like I said, if she see people running around with locks looking just like they don't even care about the locks, then that's where they get that stigma from. She was like, I like the way you care for your hair, because your hair is always looking good. It's not how I be seeing other people. And then when I think about that, I took that as a compliment at first, but then I was like, wow, that's real messed up. And that's how you know it's true, because we be like that. If somebody have a certain way of doing things, you be like, you think that that's how they all do it. And no, that's not how everybody do it. I know I don't go no months without washing my hair. And I know people that's natural hair. My mama, my mom used to hate washing her hair. She didn't wash her hair often, so you can't never stereotype. But you see this, I'm showing you guys this. My lock, I always have that one long lock right there. And I also had this lock right here, y'all, was like way down by my boob. I had to wind up cutting that. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I couldn't have that too long like that. It used to get on my nerves. And if y'all follow me, y'all know I'm very OCD about hair. So I couldn't just have that one lock too long. But I'm all right with this because it's in the back. Look at that. Look at that long lock. Y'all comment below. Let me know if any of y'all have just that one long lock that's just always just, just getting longer and longer. Okay, so again, guys, I'm in the root. We're going to do this so you really can see. And like I said, guys, I am on camera, but I am going to take each one, starting from the root to the tip, okay? Put your Dawn inside of something, lay it on a plate. That's what I used to do, whatever it takes. We need to get these locks nice and clean. So here we go. And y'all see my edges. My edges have came a long way. They still ain't 100. That's why I had to wind up just combining this lock right here. I combined two of those locks because those locks right there were the ones that I told you about, that I was trying to get lint out of them, as well as my edges are weak, so the lock was weak. And I was like, you know what? I can't just hold on to no weak lock. I made a good video to show you guys how to combine your locks if you are having problems with weak locks. That's the best thing to do, because I'm telling you guys that it's usually not gonna get any better. Even if you don't retwist, it's still something about when your lock is just not acting right. It just ain't gonna act right, and sometimes you have to combine them. Okay, and that's why, guys, I'm not into, like, me myself. Let me say one thing. I love, love, love the look of thin locks. But me myself, I know my hair texture. I know my patience. I knew that was not going to work for me. When you choosing what size lock you're going to have, you have to choose by personal who you are. If you're not one of them ones that like to sit there and do your hair because it takes a long time, you do not want to get small locks, because you'll be very frustrated when it's time to go in and get your locks done and stuff. Because a lot of people always ask me, well, I'm not sure what size I want. Well, you put that into consideration. How long maintenance is going to be, how long shampooing is going to be, how long retwisting going to be, because don't nobody want to start no locks, and then every time it's time to get a retwist, you dread it. Now, don't get me wrong, we all dread something, but you don't want to dread something like that. Like, that's not good. You want to always look at pictures, do your research before you just start locks. And then you also got to come into play of how much is going to be for the interlocking, because the more locks you got, the more time it takes. There go that Dawn. And I'm just pouring it. I'm going to show you what I'm pouring it in. Pouring it right in here. I guess you could say diet or color it. I don't use combs. It's up to you. Now sometimes I do like maybe use like a little edge comb if someone like edges is really crazy looking, but combs and brushes, I mean not brushes, I'm saying combs, I don't use combs like at all. Okay. And see guys, you see now I got 2 more sections. And you just go in, like I said, just really get that root. Like once I get off camera, y'all, I'ma really get in that root to new growth. That is where all the buildup is, that root to new growth. Don't get me wrong, the whole lock is important, but that is once you get done rinsing out and you think your hair is nice and clean, that's going to be the area that's not going to be nice and clean. Okay, guys, I think y'all got this. I really think y'all got this. I want to thank everyone who watching. I don't want to make this video too long because I do want to be able to do a free playback, but you'll just do the same thing that I'm doing right now. I'm going to go ahead and put this in one big section right here. And then once you get in the shower, you're going to make it nice and clean from root to tip. Be gentle. Take your time. You are very welcome. Slow Mo 5NY and Spotter Us. I appreciate you guys checking me out, as well as Cali Baby. I hope everybody be blessed. But like I said, go ahead and get all your sections done. Get in the shower. I want you to rinse out so good. Light you a candle. Take your time. Rinse out from your root to the ends. And like I said, if you just started, go ahead and put your hair back in sections. After you rinse out, because you got to get a good rinse, put it back in sections once you get out the shower, and just go from there. And I'm telling you guys, you will have the best cleansing you ever had, and you can do it on your own, and you don't got to be putting your hair in no sink for hours upon hours. You will love it. And what I do, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'll let this sit for about a good 10 to 15 minutes. Again, since I already got it in ponytails, I just put it back in a ponytail, go do whatever I got to do. I'm going to go take my dog to the bathroom, whatever you got to do, then go rinse out. So make sure you let it sit for a little bit. Okay? Any questions? I hope everybody take care. Be blessed. Thank you so much for watching me. And now I got to figure out how to stop it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to stop it. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know how to stop it. That right there let you know I'll never do this. I don't even see a stop button, y'all.